Okay, today's going to be a little bit different because our location is one you might not traditionally associate with high quality food. So, Laurel, tell them where we are.
I don't know about that. So we are in an area that is sometimes called Bur-quitlam, which is where Burnaby and Coquitlam, which are both suburbs of Vancouver, kind of merge.
It's a hybrid.
And just off North Road and Lougheed Hwy, across from Lougheed Mall, is another strip mall sort of area called Koreatown Center.
Yes, Vancouver has a Koreatown.
And we didn't know until one time we came out this way. We discovered we went to H Mart, which is fabulous. If you've ever been to H Mart, it's a Korean grocery store. This whole area is filled with Korean restaurants, Korean grocery stores, Korean services, spas, and
it's
all
Korean.
Sorts of. It is Koreatown. And we discovered a funny little restaurant here, funny because of its location. Nothing funny about the restaurant itself, called Nadri. And it's famous for its fried chicken, I guess, which is not what we've eaten here. But it is, the location is funny because there's this strip mall and Nadri is in the lower portion, in the far corner, like you really have to be looking for it. Far corner, and then you're in an open area as if you're in the hallway of a mall.
Yeah.
So it's not quite like a food
pretty weird.
court, and it's not quite like a restaurant. It's kind of its own thing. You'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway, we discovered the food is really good.
It's really good Korean food and screamingly authentic. So
Yes.
we're going to go brave the rain and see if we can't get in there. So there's the sign up there. It says Nadri way
Except
up there.
that it's not up there. It's actually down here past the standing egg coffee.
coffee. So you walk right to the very end of this little strip mall.
Past
And don't get confused. I'm sure this place is lovely too, but we've never been there. You go right to the K-Town Mall. And
despite the grand opening sign, it's been open for quite some time.
yes, it is. And here we are. Now this is about as obscure as it gets.
That works for us.
It does. Yeah. Little hole in the wall. And hi. How are you? Just gonna have a look here. Oh, look at all this good stuff.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Let's have a seat.
Let's have a
look at
seat.
the menu.
All right. So yeah, this place is one of a kind. Actually, we've seen similar places in Asia. Fortunately, it's the washrooms are right down the hall. It's sort of like this is like the restaurant equivalent of a youth hostel. It's very loud and echoey in here, so I hope you can hear what we're doing. But
Well, and on top of that, they decided to put a speaker out with K-pop.
have you decided what you want to have?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to get the seafood tofu soup.
That's correct.
And I think I'm going to have the spicy pork, and then we're going to get some dumplings as well, right?
Here, the half and half.
Yes, half and half dumplings.
Pork and half kimchi dumplings.
No.
Meaning 4 pork ones and 4 kimchi, not that each dumpling is half and half. Yeah.
Would you like tea? I would like tea.
There we go.
Tea is good.
There we go.
Cheers.
Here we go.
Oh.
Hi there.
Hi, how are you? Right. Well, you got to have half and half dumplings. And you're going to have the seafood tofu soup.
Yes. And I think medium.
Medium, okay.
And I'm going to have the spicy pork.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
What makes a good Korean restaurant? I mean, garlic and chili is pretty much a given.
Oh yeah,
Right,
gochujang,
yeah.
gochujang.
Yeah.
I also, it's the banchan for me.
Yes. Good answer. It's the quality and variety of the banchan.
Yeah, so if you haven't had Korean food, banchan are called side dishes, and they bring you usually little stainless steel pots, tubs, with these side dishes, and they're set, for the day or whatever they have. Maybe there'll be one that has bean sprouts, and maybe one that has a tofu or something, maybe a spinach one. There's always kimchi, that will be one of your banchan. And they lay them out. There's this amazing potato one that's very sweet. It's made with a sugar syrup, and it's super yummy.
And in a really good Korean restaurant, they're kind of bottomless. So when you finish them up, you say, "Do you want some more banchan?" And you get one.
Well, and it is here.
No Korean meal is complete without kimchi, the delightful,
Absolutely.
hot, spicy, garlicky, pickled cabbage.
Fermented.
Yeah. Fermented.
Pickled makes it sound.
Okay.
Right? Pickled can be with vinegar.
I've been corrected.
This is fermented, so it's really good for you, and it's super tasty.
Yeah, and the quality of the banchan here is really high. I've seen some in some restaurants where it's just like, well, okay, here's a little plate of lettuce with some Italian dressing on it. Oh, come on, you guys can try harder than that.
Lettuce and
But-
Italian dressing in a Korean
Yes,
restaurant?
in Marangul.
No.
Yes, I'll prove
Actually,
it in a subsequent
we
video.
like mutton, so
Yeah,
I'm surprised
I know.
you're saying that.
It's true.
I don't recall getting that.
I shouldn't. I mean, I kid you not. So what's the tea? What's the tea called?
I don't know if this is how pronounced. This is because I've never actually heard it said. I think it's Cuisine in my chat, which is
roasted
brown rice
brown rice.
added to green tea, and it has a toasty, roasty kind of flavor
It's comforting.
that I find it very, very comforting.
And first time we ate here, I have to admit, I had my doubts because I went, come on, we're on the floor. It looked like it was like an abandoned shopping mall. Or something
Yeah,
like
well,
that.
because this area has more in it now than it did the first time we came.
Oh, look, dumplings have arrived. There's some lovely dumplings with a little bit of,
Kimchi and pork.
oh yes, some dipping sauce. We've eaten here several times. Whenever we're in the neighborhood, this is oh good, we can come here. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
We don't
So,
come out here that often, but when we do, it's nice to know that it's here.
So there's 4 of each. So porky, hot, garlicky,
Yes.
yes, all those good things. Oh, this one looks like it's.
Yeah.
It's oh no, we've had a structural failure. Very tasty, but I think that one might have been steamed a little too long.
They're sticking you, so that's a soup.
Oh, thank you.
Soup. See?
And the glorious banchan have arrived.
Yes. Thank you.
Excellent.
Good potatoes, bean sprouts, kimchi.
Yep.
Thank you.
Good.
These are the potatoes. They're
She
just
said in hushed tones.
so simple because they're like, I think they're made in like a sugar syrup, like brown sugar syrup or something. They're amazing and tasty and yummy.
It's
Probably
soy
not
and corn
great-
syrup.
Yeah, probably not great for you, but whatever. Bean sprouts, awesome, but good for you. And then this is the magical kimchi.
Oh,
which
it's
is
truly,
tasty
truly-
and good for you. So, you know, if just one item is not very good for you, and the others all are, you're doing pretty good. And my soup looks amazing, but it's going to be smoking hot. This is stone rolls.
This
Very,
is
very
spicy
hot.
rice.
Yes, it's nice.
Yeah.
It has
Look at the way she said.
rice
I
comes
think I heard a neener.
in a little pot with a lid to keep it warm. And we'll deal with that later. I want to get in on the kimchi. But yeah, I think they need to upgrade their silicone nets because they're not.
Can you upgrade silicone? I don't know.
Is it
Ooh.
old?
Boy, yeah, it's spicy on the inside. Spicier than what I recall. And of course, is there anything finer than a pork dumpling? Dip.
But I'm thinking, vegetarians out there,
Oh,
I don't think the kimchi ones are vegetarian.
no.
There's something in there. I don't know if it's pork or chicken or what. There's something.
Always
in
good to
kimchi
ask.
That
Oh, thank you very much. Look at that. Thanks so much.
thank you.
So my blazing plate of pork has arrived.
Again, don't touch the plate.
Yeah.
Very, very.
Don't lick it. So Laurel's got this fantastic chili, seafood, and tofu kind of mixture in a very hot, spicy broth. And I've got a really yummy, oh, pardon me, I'll get zeroed in on it. And I've got a plate of pork and some onion and green onion and sesame seeds in a spicy sauce on a hot iron plate with a side of rice over here. And we're going to dig in. The musical serenade in the background is kind of the music. Kimchi and tofu, I think, and glass noodles.
So these are the bean sprouts, and they're lightly cooked and tossed with sesame oil. And they're crunchy and refreshing and lovely with that great sesame flavor.
I'm not sure as to the official etiquette of eating banchan, if it's something only is eaten with the meal, or do you tuck in as soon as they're put down? If you know, let us know in the comments. If
We've
we
often
want to do
wondered
things
about
correctly.
that. Do you wait until you have your whole meal before you start eating, or do you eat them as appetizers?
And also, take a minute and like and subscribe this and every single video of ours that you see, because, we're desperate for food.
So potato,
Potato.
so good.
Going in.
Well,
That's the last dumpling.
and now they're kimchi. Sometimes kimchi is chopped like this. Sometimes it comes in really big pieces.
This is like a medium aged one. It's not really fresh. It's not really old either.
It's also not super hot, not super spicy.
It's a fair bit of food.
So I'm going to take a little bit of rice, dip that in.
Mm-hmm. Up to their usual standards?
I don't think I've actually had this exact dish here.
Oh, really?
The broth is really seafoody.
Mm.
The medium is medium, so spicy would be
Tofu is
fairly
soft, too.
spicy. The tofu looks to me like it's silken tofu or soft tofu,
I like that.
which is smooth and lovely.
Mm-mm.
If you like seafood.
Well, predictably, the pork is really good. Has a bit of almost like a barbecue kind of char flavor to it. Yeah. If you like spice, if you like pork, and who doesn't, except for vegetarians. This is really delicious. So on a crappy day, when it's raining out or cloudy, this is the kind of lunch that we kind of tend to gravitate to.
Squid. Nice little bits
Oh,
of
yeah?
squid in there, like the small ones. Really nice.
So we've worked through the tea, we've worked through the banchan, and
You got your pork.
the pork is good. So just said earlier.
Yeah, but how spicy is it?
It's medium. It's not like ooh. It's not like being in the southern Thailand or something like that. But right now we're just going to chew. Actually, because part of the great joy in dining together is sharing. We're gonna trade bites.
So I think you get a bit of squid there, and you also have some tofu.
Luxury.
And you can,
Is there bonito flakes in that broth?
Could
Like
be,
a
yeah.
like a dashi kind of thing?
yeah,
It takes a bit of that smoky.
It's definitely a seafood broth.
Yeah. Interesting. A Japanese kind of hybrid.
Squid and maybe.
Here, so here comes the choo-choo.
But it also has a bit of wapay.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of sort of smoky flavor there too.
These dishes are ideal for sharing. So if you come with 3 or 4 people, maybe get a few and mix and match. Now, it's so funny. I'm so glad that you found this place because if you've ever tried to find a restaurant in a strange city on Yelp, you'll know that some of the reviews are contradictory, to say the very least. And one will say, this is the best meal I've ever had in my life, and then closely followed will be a 1-star review saying that me and my whole family got food poisoning there, you should never even walk in the door.
And it tastes disgusting, and it's not worth the price.
Yeah. So needless to say, when we found this place on Yelp and walked in and saw the circumstances that we'd be dining in, expectations were not high. And this place has been consistently awesome, and it ticks all the boxes for,
It really does.
relatively inexpensive, good quality, appears to be family run, and seems to be a whole lot of Korean folks here that tend to agree with us. So that's always a good sign.
Good sign.
No.
Come on. Gotta feed the husband.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good. Strongly encourage you to develop a taste for kimchi if you haven't already. The cabbage is only one of the things that that can be kimchied, if you look at the verb to kimchi.
So I've made a cucumber kimchi, which is amazing, but it doesn't keep as long.
Daikon.
Daikon is a great kimchi from the
Yeah, Monsieur, okay. Would you like some more side dishes?
Yes, please. That'd be lovely.
Two. Okay.
Thank you.
See?
That's not because we got camera roll.
I've even got a recipe in one of my Korean cookbooks for cod gut kimchi. So like the innards of the
Would
cod.
not be everybody's thing.
No, but I could see it working.
I'd try it.
I'd
So
try
the
it.
thing about kimchi, fermented foods are really good for you. Probiotics, prebiotics, blah, 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 fibers, blah, blah, blah.
But wait, I have a complaint. And it's not unique to this restaurant. A lot of Korean places, the chopsticks are the metal. And I do not like them as much as the wooden chopsticks.
I like the
find
Chinese
them more
wooden
difficult.
style. The Japanese also tend to do slippery chopsticks. That's what I think of these as, the slippery chopsticks. But you know, I
They
mean,
can be
we're still using them. And that's what your spoon's for. But yeah, I prefer wooden ones as well.
Now, these are like potato candy. It's pretty
That's
amazing.
exactly.
So, my friends, the end is near. Normally, when Laurel and I go out and eat now, because we're in our advanced years, we get one big thing and share. Maybe an appetizer and a main to share. But this time, for the sake of diversity, we decided to each get a dish so we could show you some of the things that are kind of going on here. But we're going to have to take some home. So this makes a pretty spectacular lunch or late night snack.
Great leftovers.
It's going to be pretty darn wicked. So now it's all over but the takeout container. How was that?
It was good. Excuse me for not smiling. I'm pretty sure I have stuff in my teeth as I get older. The stuff gets caught in the teeth much more. So
Okay, just As you can see, it's filled up a little bit, and this is really popular with young families. And yeah, everyone's wearing their winter finery
I think
and hunched over bowls of steaming soup.
Thanks for the
Oh, great! Thanks. Fantastic.
Yeah. How was everything?
It's always really good. Yeah, it's one of our favorite places to come when it's cold and wet. Great.
without tip, that was $48. Thank you.
And as you can see, we kind of over-ordered just a little bit.
So we could have done with less. So it maybe doesn't qualify as super cheap eats, but even in Vancouver, if you get out of a restaurant for two people under $50,
You're doing okay.
you're doing pretty well.
So this is perhaps one of the top two weird locations that we've ever experienced for a good quality cheap eats restaurant.
In Vancouver.
And we're going to go to the new Chinatown, which is actually in the suburb of Richmond, really soon. And there's a place in a mall food court that does the best soup dumplings in the whole city. It's pretty amazing. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hit the like and subscribe. Look at that, just bubbling away there. Yeah. Your food is fabulous. Thank you very much. Well, that was really good. Let us waddle out of here if we can.
Very, very full. Absolutely worth it. And yeah, it was a good value for money, and my stomach is all warm and toasty, and we're going back out into the crazy rain.
All right, yeah, we're gonna show you what a weird location this is.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're in the main level of an Asian shopping mall.
Ground level, I think
That's right. Yeah, the ground
Like
level.
in the back corner. Don't go up the stairs. I think I did that last time, but don't go up the stairs.
Yeah, if you see the standing egg coffee, you know you're in the right place.
Yeah.